Welcome, friends, to Simply Forex Trading, Forex Simply. I'm your host, Max Farrow. This is Dex Trader. In this unit, we're going to talk to you about how to take a screen capture of a setup or a trade or something that you're doing so you can share it with us in the room over at Simply Forex. The reason why we would have you do this sometimes is because maybe you want to show off a little bit, or you just want to show us that you've got it, or you can do a few things. So I'm going to introduce you to a piece of we are not affiliated with anything, so anything that I show you is something that I use personally. I'm not going to speculate anything. We don't get kickbacks from anything that we send you to. So please keep that in mind. We have no ulterior motive. There's no conflict of interest with us at all. Okay, so Jing. The link is in the description over to TechSmith. Very cool tool. I use it thousands and thousands of times a month. To be able to take copies, to take proof shots, all that kind of stuff. So you'll come to the site and you'll just simply click download. It'll put a file onto your computer. You'll hit install and you'll get it installed. Now, once it's installed, it'll choose a place on your computer. And I don't know if you can see this. It's a little sunshine, right? See this little sunshine that's hovering right here? Okay. Once I do, it goes back to the side. Once I hover, it's going to give me an opportunity to take a screenshot, right? So when I hover over it, I have three options in there. The only option you're really looking for is this first one, which is capture. If I click that, it's going to bring up a little, I don't know if you guys can see this, it's my little selection tool, all right? And I'm going to select. Now, once I do that, it's going to give me an opportunity down here to say capture image. Now you can also do video, but I think you only do like 5 minutes of video. You could do those as well. It takes a little bit, but I'm going to hit capture image. Now, once I do that, let me shrink this down just a little bit or bring it up here so you can see the marker in here. I can hit save, which will save to my computer, or I can hit share via screencast.com. You gotta have a screencast.com account and all that kind of stuff, but I'm not worried about that. I just save it to my computer. Okay. Now, once I hit save, it's going to bring it up to my system here, right? And I can say where I want to save it at. You just have to remember. You can save it to your desktop, but it'll get kind of confusing. I usually make a folder and call it screenshots and put it in there. Now, before you do that, there's some things you can do with the picture now that you've got it into this rendering. There is an arrow that you can point stuff with. Put a lot of arrows on, right? Once you put an arrow on, if you just double click it, it should give you the opportunity to move it around with these anchor points and all that stuff. You could put text on. Okay, this is great. You can surround things with boxes. All right, that's what I was looking at right there. You can underline things and highlight certain processes. Okay, and then of course you can change the color tool on it. You can go back and forth and revert from previous things that you've done. And once you hit save, you can name it anything you want. I usually like keeping it the date and time so I know exactly which one it was, so I don't got to hunt through it. So once I do that, it's going to save it to my little folder that I pulled for it, and I'll hit save. That's basically it. I use this a lot when I'm doing trades and I want to show setups. I can pull a setup up. I could say capture the image. I can point in certain arrows of direction. I can put certain information in here, what I've done with the trade. It's that simple. And then once I hit save, it's there. Okay. So now, how do you take that and put it into the Simply Forex system here? Well, simply enough, into the chat room, there's a little button right here. And you can click that button. It says submit image. And once you do that, you go to your folder. And for me, it is on my desktop. It's in there, and there's the one that I just did. Okay. Now, once I do that and I hit submit image, it's going to appear right there. You see that? So I'll appear just like that. See that? Pretty cool, huh? I'm going to go ahead and delete that so you guys inside the chat room don't think I'm going crazy. All right. So that's how simple it is. So I hope to see you inside. Hope you're able to share that process using Jing. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us. I'm Max Farrow. This is Simply Forex, Trading Forex Simply. And I look forward to seeing you inside. As always, trade well.